Hey, Falcons fans, because the 2025 offseason is shaping up to be a wild ride that could redefine this franchise for years to come. We're diving into a story so gripping, so packed with twists, that it'll have you on the edge of your seat. From a rising star ready to explode to a trade that's sending shockwaves through the NFL, Atlanta's front office is facing decisions that could either launch the Falcons into contention or leave fans screaming into their pillows. And trust me, there's another bombshell waiting in the wings that'll make your jaw drop. Stay tuned for that one. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's unpack this drama together. But first, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, don't wait. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Only 1% of viewers actually subscribe. Let's change that. A small action that makes a huge difference. Rookie, the year 2 leap that could change everything. Let's start with a name that's got Falcons Nation buzzing, Rookie. This second-round defensive tackle from the 2024 draft isn't just another player on the roster. He's a 6'4", 294-pound force of nature with a story that'll tug at your heartstrings and ignite your hope. Born in Lagos, Nigeria, Ororo didn't even pick up a football until he was 16. That's right, while most NFL stars were tossing pigskins in grade school, Rook was still learning the game. And yet, here he is, poised to become the cornerstone of Atlanta's defensive line in 2025. Talk about a journey! Last season was a roller coaster for the Clemson standout. Picture this, a rookie clawing his way into the rotation, showing flashes of brilliance with 11 tackles, a tackle for loss, 4 run stops, and 5 total pressures in limited snaps, per Pro Football Focus. Just as he was earning his stripes, bam, a left ankle injury in Week 8 against Tampa Bay sidelined him for 5 games. Imagine the frustration, relegated to street clothes, watching his teammates fly around while he was stuck on the bench. It was definitely hard, man, Ororo told Atlanta Falcons on SI during minicamp. As a competitor, you want to play every single snap. But it's about how you respond to it. And respond he did. That injury forced Ororo to see the game from a new perspective. He soaked up knowledge like a sponge, studying film, learning from veterans like Grady Jarrett, his big brother from their Clemson days, and getting his body right. By the time he returned, he was a different player, logging 85 defensive snaps in the final 4 games compared to just 63 earlier in the season. That's not just a comeback, it's a statement. Now, with Jarrett gone to Chicago in a cap-saving move, the Falcons are banking on Ororo to make that fabled year 2 leap. Head coach Raheem Morris is all in, saying at April's league meetings that second-year players often make their biggest jumps. It's about finding a routine and rhythm, Morris said. That rookie season, everyone's telling you what to do. Year 2? You've got to make grown man decisions. And Ororo is ready. He's been a fixture with the first-team defensive line during OTAs, lining up next to veteran David Onyemata, and new defensive line coach Nate Ollie is raving about him. Rook's really athletic, Ollie said. He can win in the B gap, point the knee in toe, and accelerate. He's picking up the scheme at a high level. What makes Ororo's story so compelling? It's not just his raw talent, though his athleticism is off the charts. It's his hunger to learn. He admits he's still raw, having only played football for 7 years, but he's closing the gap on veterans who've been at it since childhood. He's studying down and distance tendencies, anticipating blocks, and mastering the Falcons scheme. Imagine the moment when it all clicks, Ororo wrecking offensive lines, collapsing pockets, and turning Atlanta's defense into a nightmare for quarterbacks. Can you see it, Falcons fans? Drop your predictions in the comments. Will Rook be the next Aaron Donald for Atlanta? Kyle Pitts trade rumors, a heartbreaking decision looms. But wait, here comes the plot twist that's got everyone talking. Kyle Pitts, the Falcons' 2021 4th overall pick, might be on the trading block. Yes, that Kyle Pitts, the tight end who burst onto the scene with 68 catches for 1,026 yards as a rookie, only to struggle ever since. This isn't just a rumor, it's a full-blown saga that could reshape Atlanta's offense. And if you think that's intense, just wait until you hear what's coming next in our second storyline. It's a game changer you won't see coming. Pitts was supposed to be the next big thing, the unicorn tight end with elite physical tools. That rookie season had fans dreaming of a Tony Gonzalez redux. But the numbers don't lie. Since 2021, Pitts hasn't topped 60 catches or 700 yards in a season, and while his touchdowns have ticked up, 1 in 2021, 2 in 2022, 3 in 2023, 4 in 2024, he's fallen short of the sky-high expectations. ESPN's Aaron Schatz put it bluntly, Pitts has never matched the heights of his rookie season, nor the expectations as the number 4 pick. It's unlikely the Falcons extend him after 2025. So, what's the deal? The Philadelphia Eagles are sniffing around, looking to bolster Jalen Hurts' supporting cast. With Dallas Goedert back, adding Pitts could create a two-headed tight end monster in Philly. But here's the kicker. Trading Pitts would leave a gaping hole in Atlanta's offense, especially with Michael Penix Jr. now under center. Pitts' ability to stretch defenses could be a game-changer for Penix, Drake London, and Bijan Robinson. Keep him, and he might finally break out in 2025. Trade him, and the Falcons need a new starting tight end fast. The bigger picture, a franchise at a crossroads. Zoom out, and you'll see a Falcons team at a pivotal moment. Ororo's rise could solidify the defensive front, giving Atlanta a chance to compete with the NFC South's heavyweights. But losing Pitts could unravel an offense still finding its identity under Penix. The front office, led by GM Terry Fontenot, faces brutal choices. Do they double down on youth, trusting Ororo and Penix to lead the charge? Or do they cash in on Pitts for assets to plug other holes, like the secondary or offensive line? And here's where it gets really interesting. There's another storyline brewing, one so explosive it could overshadow everything we've just discussed. We can't spill the beans yet, but let's just say it involves a superstar whose potential move to Atlanta could send shockwaves through the NFL. Think big. Think game-changing. Think a name that'll have you glued to your screen when we drop the details. Want a hint? It's tied to a familiar face from Raheem Morris' past. Stay tuned, Falcons fans, this one's worth the wait. Your turn, Falcons Nation. So, let's hear it. Will Ororo become the defensive anchor we need? Should the Falcons hold on to Pitts or trade him for a king's ransom? And what's your wildest guess for that next bombshell? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for the latest on this roller coaster offseason. The Falcons are flying towards something big. Let's soar together.